and welcome to your career reading for November and December. I have all of the cards on the table. If you're interested in the tarot or oracle decks that I'm using, have a look at the description down below. I listed all of them there. If this message doesn't resonate with you, check your moon or rising signs, especially your rising sign. And I also posted some Spirit Halloween readings. If you're into that, I'll link your reading at the end of this one so you can check it out. Feel free to just roam my channel and maybe there will be something there that you enjoy. But let's get started. Let's have a look what's going on with your career situation, and by career situation that could be your business, employment, studies, any projects that you're undertaking that will lead you on a career path. So you know what that is, and you'll know if that fits your story. So let's have a look at the first card. It's the past energy. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so with the Hanged Man, Hanged Man, I feel like you were waiting for something. You could have been waiting for a decision. I feel like there could be some uncertainty around you. Maybe you didn't know what's gonna happen with you, with your job role. You were kind of stuck a little bit. There wasn't much that you could have done, but it was a difficult situation that you had to kind of wade through. You couldn't see a solution to it. It wasn't readily available to you. That's why you were kind of stuck. I feel like there was someone else that you were dependent on if it comes to that decision. There's also indication that if you lost your job and you're looking for one, maybe there wasn't much movement. You may have felt like there isn't anything, nothing is going on, that you're applying and you don't get any positive responses or any movement forward, and it just felt like it's just not going, it doesn't make sense. I feel like there's a little bit of disappointment here as well with your situation. I feel like you're one of those people who like to act and who like to move forward, and you're not really very comfortable in that space where you're kind of just there waiting for a change, and in a situation where you cannot really influence it very much, and you cannot take a lot of action. You're kind of dependent on it, or at least that's how you feel. So let's have a look at the current energy. Oh yes, we have the Chariot. That's really good. This shows me there is a movement forward. I also feel quite strongly that this could be you making a decision to do something about it, because probably there wasn't much happening in the past, and you don't want to stay that way. You don't want to stay in that position where you're just there and you're waiting for things to come to you. I feel like you will try to take action yourself. You will try to do something about it to get those opportunities or move things forward in a positive way for you. So there is a lot of energy, and maybe it's based on frustration, and there's power to make a decision and change something could be based off of your bad energy. But at least, that's better than doing nothing. So whatever is driving you, let it happen, and get your power back and move forward, because there's always something that we could be doing to make things a little bit better. So you need to feel that power, and you need to feel powerful again, and you can do something to make your situation better. So you may be is searching for even more job opportunities, maybe connecting with people to help you find something, maybe actively asking people if they know about any job opportunities, or if you're waiting for some kind of decision, you may be just pushing this situation forward and not just letting it happen naturally, because sometimes we need to push people to get the decision, the action that we want. So I feel like you will be in charge of that. You won't let that slip, whatever that is. Let's have a look at the future, near future position. We have Ace of Pentacles. So you see, your action is very, very important in that case, because this leads to opportunity being presented to you. So if you're waiting for a maybe new job, there could be an invitation for an interview. There could be a successful application process that you went through. If you're waiting for some kind of decision in regards to your business or work, it is coming as soon as you're taking initiative and reclaiming your power, if it comes to that. If you were waiting for someone, if like your situation in your workplace was uncertain, or like you weren't sure what's going to happen to your business or your project, I feel like after this change in energy, things will go better and there will be opportunities presenting itself to you, which is great. I feel like this waiting period and uncertain period is over. It's gonna be over very, very soon, and there will be more things coming your way that you'll be very happy about and grateful about. So let's have a look what's the advice from the universe for you. We have 7 of Wands. Don't give up. 7 of Wands is fight for what's yours. Don't give up. You have the power. You have everything that you need. Also, I'm drawn to this card, which is in this case is like your support. It could be intuition, it could be your friends, it could be someone who is standing by your side helping you win. So maybe that's an indication that you need to ask someone for help. If you know someone who could be helpful in this situation, don't be afraid to reach out, seek help. If you're stuck and you don't see the way forward, and if you want to move forward, just do whatever it takes to get there, except for like being unfair and negative. That's not the way to do it. Do whatever you can that is good for you, to make this happen. You have all the power that you need. You have everything within you. It's all there. It was just waiting to be, released, and now it's time to do it. And you'll make that happen. Okay, so let's have a look at the external factors. So these are situation, events, people that are outside of your control but could be affecting your situation. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords. Yeah. So you see the delay. These cards are very much connected for me. 2 of Swords is someone who is not seeing a path forward, who is not willing to make a decision, who is preferring not to do anything rather than choose the wrong thing. So I feel like if you were waiting for some kind of decision, for some kind of movement, for someone to make that step and decide this is what we're doing, this is what's going on, I feel like this person or that organization had a really hard time making that step and making that decision. I feel like this also relates to very uncertain times in general, where no one really knows what's going to happen and what's going on, and therefore there is no really a visible path forward. So every business, every organization is kind of like adjusting as things happen to make the best steps, but that means for a very long time you don't know what's going to happen until they finally suddenly make that decision. So that could be the issue here, that nothing in this situation was really certain, and it's not just you waiting for a decision that you're not sure what's gonna happen. It's also the people who are supposed to make that decision, who are really not sure how to navigate that because maybe they don't have enough, information at this moment. So we need to also look at both sides. I feel like it is very difficult for them to make a move, a decision, but I feel like this will change your attitude, and when you start, fighting for what's yours, it will also allow them to kind of finally make that call. Okay, so let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Oh, we have the world, very much in line with everything here. I just see this like you're hoping for a successful and positive completion of this situation. So whatever you've been waiting on and hoping for, you're just hoping that this will happen and this will end, but with positive outcome for you. So if you've been waiting for a job role, job opportunity, if you weren't sure what's going to happen with your position at work, with your business, if it's going to survive or not, if you're at risk of being made redundant, I feel like you really want to get some information and close this, and I feel like not at this moment, you just prefer to know whatever that's gonna be. You just want to know if this is happening or this is not happening, so you can then move forward. But I feel like all of those cards suggest that there is a positive completion here, so you may get the opportunity that you've been waiting for, or decision that you've been waiting for. Okay, let's have a look at the possible outcome for November and December. We have 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So again, there is an indication here as well of someone working with you, helping you. I get that feeling again. There may be someone who will help you push this situation forward, or who will present to you this new offer opportunity that will show up, that's coming your way. So there may be someone helping you if it comes to your career. So if you know some people that could be very beneficial for you if it comes to your career path, just reach out to them. And then also it shows me that there will be work and teamwork and collaboration, so I feel like things will move forward even with that person who's struggling to make that decision. So there is a very positive energy to it. After you leave that that energy behind, there needs to be a very big shift in energy, and if you weren't really making a lot of action towards it and just passively waiting, it's time to flip that energy and take very proactive steps towards it. Okay, let's have a look at your oracle cards for this month. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is, you won't even believe it. Literally, first of all, 2 cards jumped out of the deck when I was shuffling, and I'm just gonna show you how I'm holding it and what it says here. Here it says seek, here it says support, which in literal message is seek support. And I feel like that couldn't be more clear, and I never get those 2 cards together, and also in a placement like this, seek support. But let me read what each of those say. So seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. So this tells me that there is some kind of connection to another person as well. I feel like this situation is not just you individually, but yeah, I feel like there is someone else needs to make action to move this forward, and someone needs to make that decision. So you are connected in this situation with someone, but this also tells you that when you change your energy and become, more optimistic and positive about it, and more feeling more powerful. We are all connected, so in that case you kind of power up this situation and this other person, and you have a higher chance of making things happen. And support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return, often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So this is a message that I was telling you about here. If there is someone that you know from your life that maybe you're not very close with, that can help you in that situation, seek help and seek support from that person. There are certain people that come into our life in very specific moments of our life to help us, and then they kind of move forward, and this is normal and this is natural. You don't have to feel bad about it if you connect with that person now for that reason. Sometimes this is what we need to do, and some people just show up to do that, and I'm sure you are that person to others. So you showed up in many people's lives in particular moments when they needed it most, and you helped them. So there's nothing wrong with reaching out for help. I think that's it, Leo. If that is your message, please let me know in the comments below. I always love to read your comments. And if you enjoyed that, consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. And I'm gonna link your Spirit Halloween reading at the end of this one. So if you're interested, check it out. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye!